This is day 9 of trying to build and launch a brand new app Alive here on TikTok. Today we're going to be as close as we can to finally being done. We already have the cards in Firebase, and now we just need to write the code that will actually pull them. So here's the code for actually doing that. This is a class we made called card distribution. This class will tell the code what type of card we want and how many of that type we want. Here's an example of actually using it. This list right here is a little redundant, but it helps with code clarity and making the code easier to read. This for loop is going to be our bread and butter. If we had to query each sub-collection sequentially, that would take way too much time. Luckily for us, Swift has a feature called Dispatch Group, which will make each query in parallel, ultimately making the query time 7 times faster for us. One con of Firebase is that we can't take a collection and then randomly pull 4 or 5 cards from it. In most situations, this shouldn't be a problem. We could just pull all the cards and then randomly select 4 from that. However, if we want to make any money from this, that could cost us a little extra money. Google has to make money somehow, so they give us 50,000 reads per day, and then after that, we have to pay per read. A read happens every time we pull one thing from the database. So if we pull 2,000 cards, we just made 2,000 reads. Considering each of our decks have 1,500 unique cards, that means every time a deck is played, we'll have to make 1,500 reads, which means after 33 games, every time a user plays a game, we're gonna have to start paying for it. Now the pricing actually isn't bad. They charge us 3 pennies for 100,000 reads, so we're gonna be okay. So finally, the last step after we query each sub collection and get all the cards, we have to merge them and then we do one last shuffle on them. Now to actually display the cards, we wrote this simple game view right here. The last file we showed you will pass all the cards into this game view, and then every time the user taps on the screen, it'll move to the next card. Now let's see it in action. All right, so we have some test names. We'll just do the family-friendly deck, and then boom, it pulls the cards. Now here you can see the personalization of the cards in effect. Yeah, boom. And then I also added a cool little game over screen. All right, that's it for today's video. The final things we have to do is just a bunch of the miscellaneous buttons. So get ready for an open beta soon where you guys can actually play the game. That's it for day 9. We'll see you tomorrow for day 10.